Well, hey everyone, welcome back to KitchenTableTCG. Hey, full disclosure, this is going to be a little bit of a ranty video. We are going to talk about the channel fireball stuff. This is actually the second time I've had to start this video because I just got too angry the first time. So we're going to talk about channel fireball. Now I'm a little frustrated. I'm going to be very transparent. I'm going to try to make this fun. We actually have some channel fireball playmats that we're going to rip up and fun this while we talk, just to help me get the anger out. But it's a little frustrating. I feel like we have been talking about the Card Shop Live channel fireball fiascos on this channel for like 9 to 10 months. The podcast, we're on episode like 48 or something like that, 47. We've been talking about it on the podcast since like episode 3. And I got a lot of criticism from content creators who, were channel fireball content creators. I got a lot of criticism and a lot of pushback and a lot of people calling me negative and that I didn't, blah, 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 blah. And yet now you're starting to hear all these content creators talk about channel fireball. And it's super frustrating because I feel like this could have been avoided if we had all just understood what was going on. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. I just want you to fully understand at the beginning. I'm very frustrated. This is going to be a ranty video. If you don't like those kinds of videos, just don't watch it. I'm going to try to make it fun. We're going to talk about it, but we're going to rip up some channel fireball playmats. I bought these from people because I wanted to do some stuff, and then I decided I want to rip them up. And so we're going to rip up some channel fireball playmats just to have some fun with it while we talk. But I want to start with this. It was never for me about the losses. And this is what I've been criticized for. People have made public videos talking about my channel saying, oh, he's just complaining about the losses. I don't give a crap about, I bought boxes from Channel Fireball for like $450 of Monarch. I lost money. I probably lost $4,000 in just boxes from Channel Fireball. I don't care about that. And here's why I don't care about that. For me, $4,000 sucks, but it didn't take me away from loving Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood, it didn't take me out of the game. But you know what it did? It did take people I know out of the game. It took people who loved the game, were involved in the Discord server, who were friends of mine, who bought Monarch, got burned, and just said, I don't want to participate anymore in this product as a result. And I feel like that's what just drives me nuts, is that people are leaving the game as a result of this bull crap. And it's about the relationships, and it's, I'm hearing that that stores are buying boxes directly from Channel Fireball now because the boxes are $53 at Channel Fireball at Card Shop Live. That's lower than distribution costs. And this is about, LSS says that they are for the LGS, yet we have this partner that is making it so you can't, that stores can't move their product. They can't get their product. It's just this whole mess. It's this whole thing. And it ruins the relationship with distribution. We saw stores with Monarch on the West Coast who never even got Monarch First Edition. And meanwhile, Channel Fireball given all this massive supply. It just never freaking stops. They have zero respect for the product. Zero respect at all for the product. And zero respect for you, the freaking consumer. Hold on. They have zero respect for you, the consumer. They don't care about you. They don't care about you. They don't care about the product. It's absolutely frustrating. I dropped my phone. They don't care about any of that. And this is why it's frustrating. And I've been saying this for months. It's frustrating because they just have no regard. Look at this. This is look, here's Uprising, right? A pre-order at $100. Which, first of all, don't buy it. Uprising is going to be an $80 box. Don't buy it for $99. But then it comes with a ghost. It's not even in the freaking set. It's not even a card in the set. This was like their Monarch. This is like their Monarch promo that they gave away with Monarch boxes, I think. And they didn't even give them all away because they held all their freaking boxes back. And now they're giving them away with their damn Uprising boxes because they don't care about you. They don't care about the product. So why is LSS still working with them? Why do we still have this relationship going on? It makes no damn sense. It's so frustrating. And it hurts the LGS. LGSs can't get boxes. I mean, look at this. This is continuing. You want to continue? LGSs can't get this historic box. I have no clue who this product's for. You guys have heard me talk about it. Nobody can get them. But the allocation is so tight on this for LGSs. It's so tight. Like one distributor, it's 4 boxes maximum. Another distributor, it's heavily allocated. Depends on your order. Some stores are getting less than that. Some stores are getting none. It's heavily allocated. Yet here you have Channel Fireball selling it for, I just did the math, $71.50, which is below MAP. I know, I understand they're bundling it with a bunch of stuff, but they don't care about the product. So why are they giving all the product? Why are they giving all of the product? It makes no sense. Been saying for 9 months. There's some conversation going around, some rumors going around that they have $2 to $2.5 million worth of Flesh and Blood product. This is from some other videos. This is from some rumors that are going around. I don't know if it's true. But I do know this, that the volume, one of my friends on another Facebook group did a thing. The volume sold the other day on one of these TCG player sales. They tracked, the sales, they tracked whatever, was around 1,600 displays, which is a lot of boxes. Channel Fireball moved a lot of boxes. They're at $53, which again is lower than the cost from distribution for stores. Hold on, I'm angry again. It's low. New Jersey. Get out of here, New Jersey. It's lower than the cost for stores. Again, that's $84,000 in a day, 1,600 displays. If they actually have, they have so much product. Other stores haven't gotten stuff for Arcane Rising in months. They just dumped Arcane Rising for the same price. So here's my deal. LSS needs to fix this relationship. They need to get out of this relationship. This relationship does not work for anybody. It doesn't work for you as a consumer because your LGS that you want to play the game at isn't going to cover. And this is my big issue. I know I've been just ranting, but this is the issue. It's why would a new store take on Flesh and Blood right now? What's the point? If they can't sell boxes and can't compete with Channel Fireball, this is like the same argument you make to a store about Amazon boxes of Magic. There's no difference here. I don't take as many boxes because I don't want to. I could sell 5 or 6 boxes, right? And then the rest of them, everyone's going to price match it to Amazon as soon as 3 days after release or whatever. Everyone price matches it to Amazon, and you can't make any money. It's not worth it. Stores have to make money. That was what we were told with Flesh and Blood was, hey, this is going to be better profit margins because you're going to be able to get boxes and you're going to be able to sell them in order to fund. And that was the reason that stores were basically said, this is why you should take this game, because if you do events, if you run events, if you build a community, your profit margins are also better. But now the competition, which is getting directly from LSS, which is getting promos and higher allocations and earlier distribution rights and earlier allocations and earlier everything, is dumping the product and making it so stores can't buy. You can't convince me that Channel Fireball is not trying to kill the LGS. There's no way for a Flesh and Blood LGS to exist other than your small community, your very small loyal customers who don't mind paying $25 more than they would be paying. But that's not the consumer. Consumers don't do that. In America, you can buy something from Channel Fireball. I don't know. I haven't bought something from Channel Fireball. It'll be here in 2 to 3 days. You might buy your initial release from your LGS, but when you're at home, when you're shopping, you're not going to be thinking about that. You're just going to buy the cheapest product. That's how Americans work. That's what the U.S. market looks like. And when you have Channel Fireball that gets everything, given everything, it makes it impossible for a United States store to push this game, and it makes it for a new store. If you've already got a community, it makes sense. They're going to do pre-orders. They're going to buy snacks. I get it. But if you're a new store, what's the point? When you see Channel Fireball selling boxes, this is why I don't order Dungeons and Dragons books as a store, because my price on them is more expensive than the price on Amazon. So why would I buy it? Because the consumer's not going to buy it from me. I can't compete with the prices. So if a new store who doesn't carry Flesh and Blood, they're like, oh, history packs. Oh, I can get 4 of them from my store, but oh, here's Channel Fireball dumping them. And it's on everybody's Facebook feed 1 million times a day, then why would I take that product if I know that it's going to be sold at less than my cost for it early? Again, I'm not talking about me. I have a community. I have people. I have, people who like the channel, who will buy stuff. Like, that's not the point. The point is the new LGS. Why would they take it? Hold on. I'm angry again. So it just doesn't work. And here's the thing. They need to fix the relationship so they can be healthy, so they can have I get it. They do content creators. They do all the things. But really, like, the content creator, I love the flesh and blood content creators who are Channel Fireball supported. I have nothing but nice things to say about them. I have no beef with them. Same with Metazoo, the content creators for Channel Fireball. The individuals are amazing people. I don't understand the benefit of Channel Fireball content creation. I understand that the content creators get paid. I think that's great. I had a conversation with them. I said no. I get it. My point here is that they making content for Channel Fireball doesn't reach any more people than their already audience. When one of the content creators makes a video on their own channel, it reaches like 2,000 people. When they make a video for Channel Fireball, it doesn't do better. I watch it. I study this. It doesn't help anybody. It's not helping. It's just, hold on. That's magic. We're not mad at magic. We're mad at that right there. This is like, they don't do anything. You know what they do? And this is the reason. This is the issue. This is my solution. I don't like bringing up issues without solutions. My solution is cut Channel Fireball. Get rid of them. They have got to have broken 1 million contracts by now. You can't tell me that they're not breaking map. I'm sorry. This is breaking map. I know that there's 1 million loopholes here. This is breaking map. This is breaking the contract of map. It is. On average, if you average the booster boxes, this is breaking map. They've certainly, maybe they haven't broken the contracts. And then we have a whole nother thing where the contracts are just horrible. And then at the end of the day, like, if LSS wants the game to succeed, they've got to break their contract with CFB and deal with it. But here's the deal. Here's why they can't. This is gonna make me more angry. This is the biggest issue that I see. Think about how much product Channel Fireball gets. I know no one's even watching. If you're still watching 12 minutes in, man, this is the biggest issue. Think about how much product Channel Fireball gets. All that money goes into LSS's pocket. There's nothing that they can do. They can't get out. They would have to find somebody to take the same amount of product that Channel Fireball is taking so that they can continue their business the way that they are doing their business, LSS, right? They would have to replace Channel Fireball with somebody else. The problem is, who is that somebody else? On top of that, Channel Fireball runs the event. Who is that somebody else? Because why would somebody take all that product if they now know that it doesn't even sell out at $53 a box? Why would somebody take that risk, take on doing the events, whatever the contract looks like, taking on all that stuff, if they now know, because of what Channel Fireball has done and their disrespect, their blatant disrespect for the product? Can you imagine if Channel Fireball had sold all their Monarch boxes at $100 a box or whatever MSRP was at the time, and instead of all of us losing hundreds as a community, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in our ecosystem, if we would instead have bought $100 boxes and had gradually gone up in price and nobody had lost all the money, and we would be able to all continue to buy boxes and enjoy it, and all the people who bought boxes in Monarch continued to play the game, continued to interact with the game, continued to collect the game, and everybody just continued to go through the whole mess of the world. And because they didn't lose out on tons of money, they didn't exit the game, and they were still here, and so now boxes could still be sold. We wouldn't see $53 boxes. You'd still see $80, $90 boxes of unlimited. And then we want to be in this issue. But you can't just get rid of Channel Fireball. We all want it, but you can't just get rid of Channel Fireball, because then LSS makes less money. That's the way this works. And LSS is also business. And they should make money. And I want LSS to make money. I want LSS to make money more than anybody else. I want LSS needs to make more money so they can hire and continue to make this game that we all love. And I'm all for that. And that's the biggest issue. Because they can't get rid of Channel Fireball right now because I bet you 1/3 of the print run. I mean, think about how many boxes they have. If they're selling 1,600 boxes a day and they're still putting up more and more and more and more and more, think about that. Think about how much volume that is. I don't know, man. I go back to this, like, how does this work? How does this work for a new LGS? For an LGS who wants to start carrying Fab, how does this work for them? When they see this, why take the game? Yeah, it's a better game. It's a way better game than Magic. Way better game than Magic. But you have to put the time in and do the work and put the energy into creating a community than to just have to compete. Not get allocations, not get the product you need while you watch this other company that is the Amazon of the TCG world be given everything in the kitchen sink to sell their product. It's like they give them promos, they give them playmats, they give them everything in order to sell the product, and then they still disrespect it. They still completely screw you, the consumer, over and disrespect it. And then no action's taken. Nothing's done. It's just like everything's fine. Why would a new store go through that work of organizing play and creating spaces and taking the time out of their weekend or their night or their week, taking time away from their family to host events, if they're just going to have to compete with this crap that doesn't work for anybody? All right, that's my rant. I know that this is... that's it. That's all I got. I don't know. This is like easily been the most frustrating thing for me over the last 9 months. Watching people who I called friends basically call me liars. Call me a liar as a result of talking negatively about some stuff that was going on in the market, and watching people make videos and whatever, and then now it's just like... this is not an I told you so thing. Like, that's not what it for me. It's just like, it's stupid and it should have been fixed 8 months ago. This should have been fixed. The same thing with the distribution, and this stuff could have been fixed. It needs to be addressed before it's too dang late. And like, I wasn't going to do a video, and then I saw the Uprising thing. This is called disrespecting the product. This is blatant disrespect for the product. This isn't even this card's not even in the set. It's not even they don't even care. They don't care about you. They don't care about the game. They don't care about the local game store. How is this crap? How is this part of LSS's game plan and vision for their game? How is this in their description of bringing people together to play games in your local scene and being all for the LGS? How is this crap that is blatant disrespect for the product, a promo that they held back from Mono? This is a middle finger to you as a community, and this is a middle finger to the LGS from Channel Fireball. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day. Be kind to the people around you. We'll talk to you again later.